I'm back at it again, guys. It's Salvaje with another Salvaje Speaks. I want to talk about your environment. I think your environment is really, really important, and honestly, it can almost define you as a person or define you as a person. So there's a quote that says, your network is your net worth, something like that. I kind of agree with that quote, and I'm not gonna lie, I just said that quote because I really, really like it. But I really do believe that the people that you have around you is a very crucial part of your success. And I think the other day on a Salvaje Speaks of mine, I saw one of you guys point out that you have like lazy friends, etc., etc. So, you know, I started thinking about that, and I also started thinking about myself, because the truth is that my inner group of friends hasn't really grown as much. However, I have, been growing as a person, right? And I guess you could say it's because my friends are always seeking to grow as people themselves, but most importantly because of another thing that I'm going to talk about later on in the video, because this is the first thing that I want to talk about when it comes down to your environment, right? Your environment is most likely your own fault. I mean, you can't control your home environment. Like the quote says, children can't really choose where they grow up. But the point is, you can't control your group of friends. And when it comes down to your friends, if you have a lot of lazy friends and friends that are really negative, or friends that are treating you in the wrong way, it's most likely your fault. And the reason why it's your fault is because you have failed to point out what it is that you expect from your friends. My friends know that I want positive energy around me. I want people that are positive. I don't want people in my friends list that are constantly looking for excuses on why something isn't possible. I want zero fucking drama. I have no friends that are dramatic. I can't stand drama. On top of all that, I also want friends that are very goal driven or laser focused on a specific objective that it is that they want to accomplish, because that shit inspires me. All right. I need inspiration and I need motivations from my friends as I'm working on my goals, as I'm of course getting small W's. They are also getting small W's, and we're all talking about it. We're all sharing each other's experiences, and of course we're making each other better. The better your environment, the more positive your environment, the farther you're going to get in life. I really do believe that. But here's the thing, right? What if you start being honest about what it is that you expect from your friends? How is it that you're sort of going to grow? Right? Because here's the thing, guys, my group of friends is very, very small, and I haven't made a ton of friends, throughout these past years. Maybe what, 2, 4, 5, I don't know. But for some reason, I just keep on growing. Why is that? Well, I keep on growing because my other friends are also growing with me. We're all growing together. And that's why I value my friend group so much. But however, how can you say that the fact that I've only met a couple of people throughout this year, and I've, gathered them close to my environment, how is it that I might be winning, right? Or I might still be growing as a person? Well, the answer is pretty simple, guys, and something that, some of you guys just don't want to do because you just don't want it bad enough. You just don't want to win bad enough. I mean, look, it's okay that you don't want it bad enough. It just makes it easier for me to crush you, right? It just makes it easier for me to deal with less competition. If you don't go after your dreams of being a YouTuber, look, dude, I'm glad. I don't have to compete with you because you're not going after your dreams. That's good. But if you really want to go after your dreams, if you really want to win, all right, and you want to keep growing as a person, as well as, of course, keep growing with your group of friends, you got to read fucking books. Like, god damn, man. I've said this a couple of times, but I'm going to say it again. You have to read books, guys. All right? Books are a gateway into another universe. And I'm not talking about science fiction, Harry Potter, none of that shit. All right? Read some personal growth stuff. Read some motivational books, some inspirational books, some books on marketing. The point is, you need to be reading books that are constantly teaching you new ideas, that are opening up your brains to new ideas. One of my favorite books of all time is Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. When I first heard about that book, I said, I'm not gonna get that book. Like, ego is something that, is pretty important when it comes down to success. I mean, there's a lot of successful people out there that have sort of like an ego, right? But then I realized, wait a minute, I'm only saying that because my ego doesn't want to read a book that's calling it out. So obviously I got the book Ego is the Enemy, and long story short, I was able to, of course, learn a lot of things from it. That's what I've been able to keep on growing as a person. Very recently, I got a book, The Laws of Human Nature. That book has been, making me realize a lot of things about myself, a lot of things that I can improve on. The fact that I'm not networking with a ton of people in my life doesn't mean that I'm not losing, guys, because there are other ways to grow out there. And the only reason why I wanted to point that out is because, sometimes people think that improving your environment is about talking to every single person, DMing every single person that you see on Instagram on #success. No, it isn't, right? There is another way to grow, and the best way to grow, the best way to add positive vibes into your environment is to you yourself grow as a person. All right, and I just want to let you guys know, after you start being honest about what it is that you expect from your friends, about the positivity and the goal setting friends that you want to have, look, you're just going to be losing some friends. All right, and there's going to be some friends that are just going to be very envious of you because you're being very honest about what it is that you want, and those friends of yours, they just can't be honest with themselves about what it is that they want. All right. However, I can definitely tell you guys that having a small group of friends that are very high in quality is definitely 10 times better than having a massive group of friends that are really, really terrible in quality. Okay, guys? If you guys enjoyed the Salvaje Speaks video, drop a like, subscribe to join the Salvaje Cartel, and check out the Salvaje Speaks playlist. Peace out.